Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is the Imaginator. Welcome to my review of One Piece Manga Chapter 1023. The title of this One Piece Manga Chapter is called Spinning Image. This One Piece Manga Chapter had a lot of numerous battles going on and also equal amount of dialogue with the battle sequences as the chapter throughout the chapter overall. So I'll just do my best to explain the chapter chronologically and then give my thoughts overall of the chapter. So with that being said, here I go. So this chapter commenced with Zoro and Sanji, fighting Queen. They're standing on their ground, and pretty much Chopper was excited and thrilled that Zoro, that actually worked, at the drug they inserted and actually got Zoro back to his feet at 100%. And then, the King, the Beast Pirates was like, oh no, King and Queen, because obviously, that's their most valuable members. As we see King and Queen down from the attacks of Sanji and Zoro that they delivered in the previous chapter. And then we get to see one of the Beast Pirates was trying to shoot Zoro, but Komawatsu actually intercepted by slashing him. And then we get this very interesting dialogue of Marco recalling what Whitebeard told him when he was alive, when Whitebeard was alive, about this land of gods. Basically, was just pretty curious about that one. And Izzo, his former crewmate, saves him. And then we get the resumption battle of Zoro, Sanji versus King and Queen. And I think this is kind of like a mutual exchange here because, before that, Sanji was basically not fighting properly because something was going on in his body, as he explained to Zoro that ever since after he's been put on the race two times, his body's not able to move how he wants it to move. And Zoro actually intercepted King, who was about to attack Sanji. He's like, you owe me this one. And then, funny enough, when Queen was about to attack Sanji, well, not Sanji, Zoro, Sanji intercepted, says, we're even. And then we get interesting dialogue of Queen mentioning German 66, Sanji being Judge's son, and him being a cyborg. And Sanji's like, no. Because he was questioning his heart, his leg with the Diablo Jimbo, and Sanji's like, no, my flames burn with passion, so because he's so filled with passion, the flames in his legs, he's pretty much immune to that pain, basically. And then after that interesting dialogue, we get another interesting dialogue of Kawasu and Hagoromo kind of analyzing Zoro, and him resembling the Daiomo that used to live in the land of Wano 20 years ago. And there's a strong resemblance between him and Zoro, which I think his name is Yoshimaru, if I not pronounce that accurately. And they were saying that, it just so happens that the Tsuchui sword that was once wielded by Yoshimaru's ancestor Ryoma, and also Zoro he was also referred to as the one-eyed samurai. That's Zoro. So there's a lot of good connections there between Yoshimaru and Ryoma and Zoro overall. Then after that, we get to the Jack and Inarashi fight, and basically Inarashi's remembering the past, back the events that happened in the Zoe arc, or I guess a little bit before the Zoe arc took place, and to him trying to not sell Rizzo short, revealing his location, and basically, he's been waiting for 20 years of Oden style calling him samurai, if I got that dialogue accurately. Then he throws Jack really kind of far distances, which shows Inarashi's immense strength. And then we get to see Inarashi transform to his Sulon form, and also Nekomushi using his Sulon form against Sparrow. And then we get to Rizzo versus I can't forget the other ninja's name, the ninja with the long ear loops. And they're going at it. They exchange, they continue their exchange, and pretty much provide a little bit more dialogue in their fight. And then we get to see at the end portion of the chapter of Momonosuke being a gigantic dragon now instead of a small dragon, and the people that was there witnessing it in that area, it was whoa, what? They couldn't believe. They're kind of mind boggled, or I guess you say, flabbergasted to see that this little dragon that is not a big dragon is the same person. It still is Momonosuke. And we see Shinobu crying for joy and stuff because Momonosuke obviously resembles Odin in her eyes. And then Luffy says, "Are Momonosuke ready to go?" And then Momo's like, "Right." And that's the end of the chapter. My thoughts overall, the chapter, it was a great chapter. I loved a lot of exchanges and the numerous battles that took place in this chapter. A lot of interesting analysis and dialogue that were presented from other characters' backgrounds and connections, such as Zoro's Ryoma and Yoshimaru, the Daimyo. That was in Wano 22 years ago. And obviously Queen talking about German 66 and Sanji being Judge's son and potentially being a cyborg, etc. Also, like the Whitebeard and the Marco flashback of Whitebeard telling about the land of gods that a land that he once visited. I'm assuming long ago. And of course, like I said, and that the Momonosuke thing, he's now like an adult, like 28-year-old adult now, thanks to Shinobu's ability. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I loved a lot of information, a lot of interesting, dialogue, and things like that in this chapter overall. I thought it was very intriguing and enjoyable. Alright, that's it for my review, fellow YouTubers, on One Piece Manga Chapter 1023. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and comment down your thoughts down below, and subscribe to my channel, The Imagineer, for more manga chapter reviews, anime discussions, and many more. With all that being said, fellow YouTubers, y'all all have a wonderful day.